Hello everyone, welcome to Wildermyth. This is the game that won the Patreon vote. Been looking into this one for quite a while, seems very neat and interesting. Haven't played much like this before on the channel, but I'm excited to do it. So yeah, just to go over a few things. I did see that this game has DLC that adds armor and some cosmetics, I believe. I'll probably do one campaign with vanilla and then get the DLC, because it apparently adds a lot more customization options and things like that, and it also supports the devs, so. Let's go ahead and hop in. New story. So yeah, these are all of the various campaigns that we have access to. So, yeah. They have legacy ones? I'm guessing these were like the old versions of some of the other campaigns, and then there's specific multiplayer campaigns. Before we do that though, let's actually find out how to play. So, panning the camera. Oh, I thought this would be like a actual tutorial, because it said do the tutorial, so I thought that's what this was gonna be. Wildermyth combat basics redirects to YouTube. So heroes in action left, heroes no more actions. A hero can do a single move, which takes one action, or a double move, which takes two actions. Okay, so we have like dashing and stuff. I feel like it'll probably go over this stuff in the tutorial, which I'm assuming is this. Yeah, geared towards new players. Face off against the implacable Gorgon leader, Ulstryx. Alright, let's go. Age of Ulstryx. It actually requires that I do this before I can do anything else, which is nice, so. Main enemy Gorgons. Difficulty, Adventurer. Standard difficulty, the lands are dangerous but won't punish you too harshly for mistakes. I might go up to Tragic Hero, but for the tutorial, we'll leave it on Adventurer, just while I'm learning. But, yeah. Carved in stone, all progress is autosaved and game over is final. No retries, no reloads, not recommended for your first playthrough. And then you can pick mods, and I have a map seed. That's neat. Alright, let's see what we're getting into. Party select. Future warrior, romantic goofball. Future hunter, poetical snark. And future mystic, greedy coward. So, I can re-roll them. Advanced starting calamities. Oh god, okay, so that must be like, what's the word? Modifiers you can put on. Kind of like in, like, roguelikes and stuff. So we have the future warrior, Eve. Let's see. Eve Gamel, the romantic goofball. Age 20. Okay. Everything looking how expected here. I probably won't mess with this too much. I probably won't mess with this too much while we're just getting into things, but I might get really into the character crafting at some point. So, amount of damage that can be taken in battle before falling. So by being human and being a farmer, you get some extra HP. Has no relationships, but will develop them. Eve's parents delighted in embarrassing their daughter. Still, their love could never be questioned. They taught her to sing, to dance, to laugh at her own misfortunes, and find strength in family. It wasn't hard for her to dodge along, taking both sides of any argument. Some people just have that charm. Few questioned her aptitude or cleverness. If anything, they questioned her intentions. Interesting, and you can edit your own text? Oh, that's super neat. You can write your own text for the various characters. That's super fun. Okay, and then aspects. Alive, a farmer, creative, dark hearts, lucky, human, which gives all of these things, young, which gives extra charisma? Interesting. And you just have a tunic. Okay, and then farmer, distant, loyal, weird, human, young, tunic. Okay. So yeah, these are all pretty basic things. You're also 18, and you're the greedy coward. Okay. Distant, mysterious, human, young. Okay, cool. Neato. They're just the characters we get for the tutorial, so I'm not going to get too attached to them yet, but we will see how things go. So let's go ahead and start. Growing the lands. It takes just a bit of time to put all this together. Get ready. Okay. This book. Uh-huh. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. I don't think I'm making it tomorrow, am I? Alright, then I guess this must be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Bothered by my aching legs, a young woman named Eve takes the... I'm guessing that's just Eve, it's not like Eve. I feel like that would need some sort of modifier on the letter to be Eve. Takes the seasonal road to the town of Frelonasted. How long would they believe me if I pretended I lost my voice? I bet I could get her going. Maybe not Koba. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap into the sea. And there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Vara out of bed will probably take the rest of the morning. Listening to her morose little comments, and also... That's smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Eve hurries towards town, thinking of Vara, a young woman who she's known since girlhood. Okay. Watch me worry, and she's fine. Rivalry. Looks like she's starting fires again. Friendship. I mean, I'd do this for anyone, I think. Rescue them, right? So we could go the rivalry route, the friendship route, or the romance route. Let's look at the character sheet. So, aspects. Farmer, creative, dark heart. Don't ask me about the path I walk. Everything I do turns out fine. And then let's see... You. Farmer, distant, loyal. I would stop at nothing to protect a friend. Okay, so if you're distant, then let's go... I mean, rivalry is an interesting idea. Let's go rivalry. Watch me worry and she's fine. Maybe not so fine. Ick. Hey Vara, you here? Instructing mission. Just a moment, I'll set up a board for you. Here we are. Alright, moving. Hero has an action left, hero has no more action, so this we already learned about. Okay. So, I can move, click to move, and then I can dash all the way up here, but then I won't be able to do anything else. So let's dash. I'll see. I'll get in danger. Basket? Deal 2 magic damage to units that pass through it or start their turn on it. Burns out if not on debris. Partial cover for adjacent figures. Good cover. Okay, so we do have cover systems. You can't hide behind the basket. I'm shocked. Alright, so let's walk up here. And then over here. Log. Hello. Dude, it is funny that it has the little thing here. And also, yes, I named my character Quasi. We don't need that, though, since we're playing single player. Hello. Huh? Fire didn't reach her house? Figures. Vara, you're not burnt up, are you? That idiot. Why is no one... The door unlocks. Yeah, you. What's... Honestly, wish you would have skipped. Get inside. Up. Slam. Yeah, I'm not trying to shoot out the fire if that's what you're about to say. Actually, there's... Oh, whoops, I forgot, back. There we go. Your bow. Yeah, I'm not trying to shoot out the fire if that's what you're about to say. Actually, there's... Garou. Monster in the garden. So yeah, I'm very annoyed. This thing in here isn't really an option. Right, so here. I've got some tools around. Look, I know we're not best friends, but we can still find a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off? Or can you just kill it? Well, I'd like to keep this creature at arm's length. Pitchfork. If it breaks stones, it'll break bones. Pickaxe. This is for cooking. Why'd I grab this? Frying pan. I mean, people that know me know that I would like the weapon that's, like, closest to a spear, usually. Pitchfork, I feel like, is probably the best option here. And I do like spear-esque weapons, so boom. Can I have the house if you die? If you don't mind me haunting you. Alright, foe cards. Row. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering, bellowing, and agony. Okay. So I need to kill the beast. Which we will work on doing. Oh, okay, what is this? I kind of got near you and we got like a buff thing, kinda? Because we're linked? Maybe... Oh, maybe it's because I'm behind the shells. Maybe it's not. I was thinking we got some kind of buff because we were near each other. I do like that I went with the rivalry kind of thing. This is an interesting setup. Two characters that normally wouldn't really interact that much. Or, well, they probably interact if they're rivals, but wouldn't consider each other friends, let's say. Well, obviously I want you to go out here first. There it is. Okay, walling. Reduce damage. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1 and does not stack. Okay, so we definitely want to wall with you. Let it come to us. So let's wait. Revealed. There you are. Uh-huh. Alright, you didn't even get in range to actually hit me, it looks like. So we are good. And I will do a strike. Melee strike, 4 damage, 2 range. That's what I like. That's why I picked it. Eve attacks a foe with her pitchfork. Looks good to me. 5 damage. Oh yeah, watch this. I'm not going to be watching anything because I one-hit it, nerd. Not going to be showing me up. So I feel like that's probably like... I feel as if that's probably because we have a rivalry. If I do like something cool, Vara tries to like show me up, basically. There was a similar system in, I think, Pillars of Eternity that I've interacted with before, where there's benefits to being antagonistic with a character because you'll try to show each other up in battle, but there's also benefits to being friends. Alright. Eve has grown stronger. Warriors like Eve are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. Eve Gamble is now a Greenhorn warrior. So I can... Paladin? If Eve ends her turn by moving, she will automatically enter Guardian. I don't know what that means yet, but... it's probably some sort of defensive measure. Passive. Melee attacks only cost Eve 1 action. Battle Dance. Backslam. Active. As a swift action, every other turn, Eve knocks an enemy up to 2 tiles away, dealing 1 damage for each armor Eve has. So it's based off of our armor, distance 2.6 plus half potency. That is interesting. Every other turn, Eve can knock an enemy up to 2 tiles away, dealing 1 damage and extra for each armor that we have. I wouldn't mind leaning Eve more into like being a tank. I think that would be cool. Like just kind of holding the line here. There's also, if she ends her turn by moving, she'll automatically enter Guardian, so I think I'm going to avoid Battle Dance for now. I'm very much trying to lean into a specific kind of build for each of these characters. So I think I want you to be my, like, tanky one. Avara will probably be, like, my damage dealer, and then we'll probably get, like, a 3rd character as well. I'm gonna get Backslam, because it sounds interesting. Vara's grown stronger. Hunters like Vara thrive in the wild, surviving through stealth and peerless archery. They master their surroundings and bring down large quarry. Through shot. Vara fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the next target in line, dealing -1 damage to the next target. Once per turn, Vara is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I'm probably not going to be meleeing that much with you, I feel, but... I mean, you have a bow, but you probably have, like, a knife as well. Every time Vara kills an enemy, she enters Grey Plane for free, becoming hidden. Now that I like. But I also like this, so I feel like it's either the shot or rogue. Every time you kill an enemy, you just get to become hidden is so good. I feel like that would be less good on a ranger and better on like a rogue that's specifically running around with knives. I like the idea of this though, through shot. Alright, you found a Brooch of Attunement. It's an augment, potency 0.7. Colorful knot, often worn to commemorate a friendship and sometimes in memory of the lost. Passive, plus 0.7 potency. Damage added to interfusion attacks, also factored into some abilities. Interesting. So, interfusion attacks, I don't know what those are yet, but it does factor into some abilities as well. I guess I'll give that to Vara. Sure. Claiming gear is permanent. Oh god, I wish I knew more about it then. Interfusion attacks. We're still learning, so... But this is factored into some abilities, so maybe it'll make my new skills stronger. We'll see. We'll see. Claim. Alright, Eve also gained Guardian. Eve ends her turn and waits for an enemy to come within range, hitting up to one enemy with a melee attack. Oh my god, okay, it's an attack of opportunity. Ooh, that's super nice, especially with your extended range. You got Silk Step, which, yeah. Vara slips into Grey Plane. While in Grey Plane, she is hidden, and her attacks ignore armor. Gain Back Slam and Through Shot. Okay. Alright, cool. Wasn't sure if I hit it or not. I mean, you didn't, I did. The creature's death is quiet, seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Koba must already be waiting for us. It's not easy to say, but we should both go. She's at that ruined tower by now, probably talking to spiders or a ghost or something. Or another deer monster. Koba will be waiting for us. What happened today, could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you got apple skin in your teeth. In your mind teeth. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet her. We should. Tower in the Hills, you been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Eve and Vara follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Choose. Let her be alive and unhurt. Koba, you said you'd be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. Okay, so now we can lean into the romance route for these two if I wanted, because this is specifically for Vara that we're making this decision for. I don't remember the specifics of the... Okay, wait. The greedy coward. Aspects. Dark heart, distant, mysterious, another time, under another sky, things are different. Human, young, alive. Interesting, interesting. Let's get history. Koba grew up without much love or attention, mostly a pawn in her parents' ceaseless arguments. Wake up early, leave the house, and not come back until the sun had set. She spent years of her life in caves, close to the heartbeat of the world. It made her strange and comfortable to be around. Mornings daunted her. It was night she craved and sought to make eternal. The girl was born in Frelinasted, perhaps the most amazing, beautiful, ardently admired individual ever to draw breath. Vara was born the day after. Even the rocks have lives, she would say. That's so mean. They may hold diamonds or deep-riven wounds. She fought for her friends. Okay. We haven't had any, like, things of that going on right now. Abilities, gear, stats, combat. Okay. Just wanted to see, wasn't there something... Okay, yeah. So we can actually put in who they're attracted to. So, I mean, I guess we can be like anyone. Done. And I guess I can do the same thing for you. Let's see. Customize, attracted to anyone. Done. Hey! Now we can do the romance option. Koba, you said you'd be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. So, plus romance. They're both distant, so... I don't know. I feel like maybe they would get along. That could work out. Alright. Boom. Let's see, and what did that say? Koba and Vara have started flirting. Even though they haven't even seen each other yet. Yay! A wordless while passes between them. Well, we're about to see them, I guess. But the quiet only heightens their worry. I've always been a little fond of her, I thought. Of Koba. You mean I have? Oh. Is that true? You know, she's always been shy, afraid of silly things, but it's just due to that imagination of hers, and when it counts, she's brave. And plus, it seems like no matter where she goes, we tend to have adventures. Hey! Okay, so find Koba at the Old Tower. Scouting. In order to find new sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. Year 1 went day 1. Oh my god, I didn't expect this like whole map. Send a hero to this town to craft or upgrade an item. Gather? Fortify this tile against incursions. It takes time. Interesting. Mountains are impassable. What if I try to craft something? My pitchfork. I have 0 resources, so we're not doing anything. I just want to see what the crafting menu look like. Spell threads, fabrics, hides, heartwoods, ingots, and legacy points. And then yeah, you do have a dagger as well as your bow, so we do have the option for close combat with you. A wood shaft affixed with an iron fork for shoveling hay. It's effective and traditional. Yep. Range 2.1, stunt damage. What's stunt damage mean? How much extra damage this does on stunt? What does stunt mean in this? Can I do a sick trick and then I do extra damage? I hope so. How far it can attack from. And then we have Vara. 2 shot, silk step. I want to see your dagger. There we go. A thick-bladed knife used for peeling off hides. It's good for surprise murder. Damage 3, range 1, stunt damage 1, 2 times flanking damage. Dagger attacks do 2 times damage after armor if flanking. So, when I have you invisible, I'm actually going to want to use this knife rather than the bow. This makes the Rogo like incredibly versatile class. Yeah, you're not limited at all. So, if I go invisible and I have the position to get up behind someone, I should do that. Otherwise, we just shoot with our bow. But, yeah. Okay, that's quite cool. Flanking seems like it's going to be important. Tops of Brodlund. Foothills, scout this tile. Alright, 15 days travel time, 13 days to complete. All heroes scout near Ferlanasted. Koba's their labor times 3 hunter. So I'm guessing this just means you're better at scouting because you're a hunter. You just work faster? Yeah. Okay, interesting. Choose a hero, selected heroes. So we want to select you, I suppose. Choose a hero from the list. Oh, okay, it's saying these are the heroes that I have going in. I thought it was telling me select one hero to send, but no, they're both going. Which does make sense. We need to get Koba Foxpath. The previous night, the tower where Koba had arranged to meet Eve and Vara is the place she often used to escape as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. Now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive, though better not to be. Maybe if that beast breaks through. Beast? There it is, Gwa Snufflurk. Ah, you're still there. Tower is an heirloom of an earlier people. The locals have lost the legend of it. Now it's little more than a strange nest for spiders, owls, and trysting lovers. Ah! People are gonna go there to bone? Guess it makes sense. As the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book, why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Koba bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. The chained girl? Gives no great insight. It's the uncomfortable story of a girl shackled to a rock by her parents. who sends her spirit free, moving through the links of the chain that binds her. Chant of the Soil? Lacks any satisfying action. It's told through the mind of a blind deaf tea grower. Her nose is so sharp she learns the song of the scented earth, and so avoids slaying worms with her shovel. Papa Frelin Nasted's horn? Spins the yarn of a father who drank so much and laughed so freely that he grew a beautiful spiral horn. His children were very proud. Sounds like the garbage is being emptied outside, so ignore that if you hear any loud bangs. Koba reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in here feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Right then, I guess this must be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, Koba writes, words are ready. Moments have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. From the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Koba's head. Subsides. We made it to morning? She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so you added your own story to the book, and it also took the entire night. She pulls the spoon from her pocket. She slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. So this is probably a wand versus a staff, I imagine. Let's go spoon for funny. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. Instructing mission. Vote cards. A Rager. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Okay. Use interfusion to kill from a distance. Okay. Mingle the Mystic's life energy with a blaze or a piece of scenery. Interfuse targets grant vision and can be used for further purposes. Interesting. And that's what swift actions are. They're free once per turn. So I'm really, really glad I got that free swift action thing on my warrior there. So I can interfuse with something, and this is also where that one thing said it increased, the potency said it increases interfuse damage. Or efficacy or something like that. Alright, so interfuse to you. Aha, you've been revealed. Interfuse with an object and use the object to attack. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use the scenery to damage enemies. Okay, that's neat. Explode a wooden object into a shredding blast of splinters that savages an area. Okay. And I can get this close without taking damage. It hasn't noticed me yet, which is the problem, though. I could stop interfusing with you, but does it notice me? Is it coming over here? No? Okay. So, yeah, let's withdraw. And then, let's interfuse with the bookshelf. Shark Trap. Lay traps of shards on the floor like shark fins, pinning and dealing 3 damage to any enemies that step on them. Yeah, that sounds good. So Shark Trap. So I could do that with you. This is super, super cool. Oh my god, I love this. It's like, it feels like I'm a poltergeist. Okay, so let's see, and we can choose, yeah, it's gotta be, it's 3 tiles, or 4 tiles in this case. What is this little terrain effect that we have going here? I'm gonna put it right there. Haha, nerd. Yeah, that's right. I can probably just wait and you'll die. So what is this? Corruption. Slows movement and deals 1 magic damage when walking through. That's what it does. Okay. Extinguish a nearby lamp? Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm just gonna wait, because you're just gonna walk into it and die, right? Oh, no, because you're pinned. Yeah, that's right. I wonder what other stuff I could interfuse with if I got a little bit closer. Explode a wooden object into a shredding. Okay. So, I could interfuse with you instead. And then we could do a splinter blast. On you. Bye-bye. And I shredded your armor. Good job, Koba. You did it. Whoop. Something happened there. So... Gained interfuse. Okay. Koba's gotten stronger. As a mystic, Koba has acquired the knack for interfusing her spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. Greenhorn Mystic. So compulsion. Koba briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where she pleases. Ooh, that's fun. Vigor Flow. For each interfused object, Koba's melee and ranged attacks gain 2 damage. Interfused objects take 1 damage whenever a melee/ranged attack is used. Dignance. Koba's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. Interesting. I like the ability to force an enemy to move where I please. That seems fun. Like, this seems strong, but this seems really, really fun to me. So, I go for that. Stormflint Bracelet. It gives me potency. Pair of undulating metal bracelets. I can salvage it to get 1 spell thread, or equip it, which I think I will do. Which it said, yeah, damage added to interfusion attacks also factored into some abilities. That seems good on you. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Koba moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist, cool wind soothes her tired eyes. It's still the same world. She closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the Mystic's art that I did, right, Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with, that might blossom in her life when she needs them? Only a story's supposed to work that way, and not for someone like me. Koba? Need to figure out what all I can do with this power, how to use it well. Koba, you're okay. You're okay, you look like it. Hey Koba, something happened? Hmm? Vara, you're here, and you're safe, good. Oh, sorry, and you too, Eve. Me and this boulder I'm next to only barely survived. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Frelinastid. It burned? Garoo! Things are different than they were. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. Monsters? Sure we have. We slay monsters. the look on the face, just like, Okay, well, I do magic. Hey! Assault Frelana Folly. Frelana Folly. Take control of Frelana Folly to advance the story. You discovered a new site. It's still under control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. Okay. So, Assault Frelana Folly. Strength 2. I don't really have anything I need to change around here, so... What is warding? Can I see what that is? Is that just like mage armor? Stats. Warding. Oh, it's probably, yeah, absorbs magic damage. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, wand warding, upbringing, and humble beginnings. Neato. Okay, cool. I probably won't get too lost in the sauce on the stats, at least not now, but we might at some point. But this definitely seems like the type of game where you would want to optimize more for role-playing and storytelling than you would for, like, how powerful your characters are going to be and stuff. Min-maxing would just kind of optimize the fun out of it. Alright, let's go. You guys get mad if I knock? I'm very polite. Perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Frelinastad. But letting them nest here seems like the wrong idea. Wait, were we supposed to be thinking of a plan? That's embarrassing. Sure, well... Back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. Plus courage. I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. Stoicism. I feel like stoicism is probably more what you're going to lean into. There we go. All heroes +1 armor / warding. Ooh, that's the combat modifier. So that was the combat modifier that we get. Neat. So we're just more tanky. That's a very angry raccoon. Scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. Hooves thrown sloppily. Okay. Every hero starts with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. Single action ends turn. Requires 1 action point. Ends the hero's turn. Okay. Yeah, so we gotta pay attention to those. Single action costs 1 action point. Swift action free once per turn. After a swift action is used, the hero's swift actions become single actions. Free action costs no action points. The action points on your selected hero shown on top bottom left. You can hide the top display from options interface. Okay, cool. Neato. Neato. Okay. And I'm guessing this is like, this just says strike. I was thinking this was like a type of ability that if you use it, it ends your turn automatically. That's what I was thinking. But it seems like no, this is probably just telling you, hey, this is your last action point you have. Probably just a warning, basically, because, yeah, here, I don't see it. Well, single action ends turn. Yeah, okay, no, it is totally what I was talking about. Yeah, because Guardian ends your turn because you stop and go into Overwatch, basically. Okay. Well, I'm definitely sending you up there. Yeah, let's go. Stand right next to the door and then click on it, or use the open door ability. Okay. Let's go ahead and get you in there, Koba. And Vara, you can move up beside Koba. Swap weapon? Okay, equip your skinning knife. That doesn't take an action, it's free, which is nice. Okay, we wait, we wait. Alright, let's open this door. Bookstand. Furnace. Okay, I'm not seeing anything yet. We're still pretty much safe here. I'm thinking what I want to do is send Eve through, and then Eve can draw the aggro, and you two can kind of hit from behind. That seems like it's probably the best bet at the moment. I will move Vara or Koba. Let's do Vara into position, though. Yeah. Okay, and opening the door is a quick action, so... Eve is out of actions, so we will wait just a little bit longer. Probably not needing to optimize it this much, but... There's the raccoon. So, what if I just close the door on you? I can't, okay. Every other turn knocks an enemy back, dealing damage based off of our armor. We have 2 armor. Enter turn and waits for an enemy to come within range, hitting up to 1 enemy with a melee attack. If only I could strike from this far away. Fortunately, I cannot, but I can strike from this far away. So, boom. Okay, so stunt... That equals 100% hit chance. Flank an enemy with an attack 90 degrees or more from a previous attack that turn. Neat. Okay. So, yeah, we missed. That's fine, though. It said stunt 15% chance. I wonder if stunts are crits? I'm guessing. Alright, so let's open this. Ah, and it is right here. So... Not ideal. What is the lamp flare? Let's see. Interfuse. What would interfusing with this do? Lamp flare. Amplify the radiance of this light source to excruciating levels, blinding nearby enemies. That could be useful. The Astrolabe. Warp metal into grasping appendages that pin a single enemy for 2 turns. Is its range actually enough to hit that? 4 range, so 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it just barely wouldn't be able to reach it. 3 range. 1, 2, 3. So the flare would be able to hit. Okay. So that's what I want to do. I could also do compulsion. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will work too. Okay, and it does specifically say enemies, so let's do that. And let me cast Flare. Or I could interfuse and force you to move over there. Or compulsion, rather. Forces him to move where she pleases, so I can make you move up there. That is such a fun skill. Okay. Let's do the Flare, though. 87% chance to blind you, so you wouldn't be nearly as much trouble to deal with. There we go. Now you are blinded. And with an elusive step, Vara slips into Grey Plane. While in Grey Plane, she is hidden to enemies and her attacks ignore armor. Cannot be seen by enemies. Damage dealt while hidden ignores all armor. So I have a question, and I think now is probably the best time to find that out. Can I block the doorway while hidden? Or will you be able to walk through me? I don't feel like you'll be able to. So I can block this doorway, but you can't actually target me. Silk Step is what I want to use. Select the target tile. Oh. Oh, I can move behind you. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So I can't just cast it on my current tile. I do, like, kind of jump to somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so no, this is not working how I thought it was going to work. This thing is blind, though, so it's fine. Let's just, get behind you and kind of see what's happening here. Good dodge. We blocked it. Okay, cool. Oh, you're unfortunately in a very, very annoying position. Let's select Vara first. So I'm gonna have to get over here. You, Koba. We're out of things to actually use for you. Koba attacks a nearby foe with her soup spoon. Great. That's not what I need. I can do some... I guess I can't do anything fun. I wanted to try and get the flank on you. You're still blinded, right? Leaves behind corruption when killed and if injured while it walks. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, let's wait a second here. Let's swap my weapon and do a strike. There we go. Lover's Vengeance +1. Interesting. I'm guessing that's because you attacked Koba and then I attacked with Vara. Lover's Vengeance. Gear aspects. Temporary aspects. Recently left Grey Plane, cannot use. Relationships. Yeah, peer, crush, lock relationship. When your rival stunts, you get +25% to stunt. Until you successfully stunt. Does not chain. Okay, that's fun. So yeah, you just have a higher chance to get a crit, basically. Passion, Koba. +1 damage against enemies who attacked Koba until end of mission. There we go. Well, that's nice. I am now... I think going to compulse you to go somewhere else. What's your movement range? Can't quite tell your movement. I would love to compulse you to move like all the way over there though. So let's do it. Select a target. Get out of here. I mean, I guess you'll still be able to come over this way. Yeah. If you get in there though, I'll be able to possess something and deal with it, or just have you attack. That's ideal, actually. And then the raccoon will have to move up to attack me. So let's move here. Strike. Should kill. There we go. Nailed it. Yeah, the compulse is fun. Ah. Okay, well, I have bad news for you, because you just attacked Vara's boo thing, so now you're super dead. Soak Step does cost an action, and ends my turn. Let's see. I could move right here, and if we swap my weapon... So I will be able to attack you from here, I think. Through shot? 3 damage, 2-7 range. Wait, do I not just have like a basic attack with this? I thought I would be able to do that. And I can swap between them. Strike. Yeah, melee strike. But I guess this is the only ranged attack I actually have. I don't have like a basic fire. Interesting. So we're just gonna do that. Lover's Vengeance, +1 damage. Okay. So let's move you over here. I don't think this thing is gonna walk by me, but just in case it does, we can do that. And then I can interfuse with you. And it has 4 range, so 1, 2, 3. So we will be able to hit you. That's good to me. I could have compulsed you to walk into Eve and get hit by Guardian, which would be fun. Boom. This is super fun. Okay, you can do a lot with this. This is neat. This is neat. Having a fun time. I do know a little bit about this game, basically just because of what I've heard of my wife talk about it effectively. So I know a tiny bit, but not a crazy amount. But each run being different and the like skills and stuff you can get for your character being random definitely makes me think of like the roguelikes that I love to play. So shield, take 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks. Sure, that is going to go. Because you have a 2-handed weapon. Yeah, you have the spear. I mean, this really feels like I want to put it on Eve, but Eve's hands are full. You can't one-hand the spear. You are going to two-hand it. Yeah. That is unfortunate, so I would need to get you a different weapon if I wanted you to use the shield in particular. I mean, Koba's usually pretty far away from the action, so I definitely don't feel like I need the shield on her, so I could salvage it, but claiming gear is permanent, yeah. Take 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks. If I do this, though, I probably can't use my bow, right? Or will I put the shield, like, on my back when I use the bow? That is what I would hope for. Maybe I do give it to Koba, just because Koba's not two-handing anything, so you could use a shield. I mean, the mage being tankier is not bad, in case, you know, something runs up on us. You also have less health than the other two. I'm gonna give it to you. Just because I'm not totally sure how the interaction with like bows and stuff works. In some games you would just put the shield on your back when you take out your bow and you would be able to shoot. But maybe it's like, oh no, you just can't use the bow if you have a shield. Last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. Why is it that color? It's not regular blood. It's not. That thing just calmly shuts its eyes. Hey, look at us! Look what we did! Day drops, day rises, dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. I always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. I always knew this morning would rise when I'd gaze into the sky and see a destiny for myself, a destiny to inspire song. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Name the company. Next, we'll be called the Protectors of the Odd Fist. Well, how about the Bulls of the House? Maybe the Lions of the story? Enter your own name. I'm really, really bad at coming up with names. So, I like Protectors of the Odd Fist. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant, heroes are needed. The world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of the Protectors of the Odd Fist. Be remembered. Done! Calamities, your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Gorgon, Rager 1. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. Okay, cool. Done? Alright. So, I'm guessing that just means we can run into those now. Monster view, card view. Yeah. Oh, okay, those are different monsters. Okay, neato. Done. Alright. Clear all hostile sites, scout Ina Keep. Get legacy points by taking new sites. Spend legacy points to do things like recruit heroes, build stations, cancel calamities. Use them wisely. Securing sites. Once a site is free of enemy control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between chapters. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that seems nice. Actually seems similar to stuff in Unicorn Overlord, funnily enough. So, let's secure it. Search bodies, scrape gummy crannies, squat and sort garbage, heroing sure is glorious. Secure for Lena Folly. The site will provide resources now and at the end of each chapter. Spend resources to upgrade heroes and weapons and armor. Choose. Investigate thoroughly, catalog everything, find an item. Be done quick and move on to better things. Work faster. Alright, let's be thorough. 35 days! Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. And you're better at this because you're a mystic, which makes sense. Alright, sure. I mean, I'm not even sure how much of an impact time passing has these days. Oh. Okay. It's based off of that. That's how long it is until you get your next calamity card. I see. Yeah, there's that little number going up there. So the longer we take, the worse the calamity is going to get. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Forlana Folly have proven rewarding. Our fears were well founded. At least we're not leaving anything to fester. Forlana Folly will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources. And I got hide, ingot, and spell thread. And I found a Stormflint scarf. A disc of embroidered wax wool to fashionably ward the rain off. Extra potency. I probably want to give to Koba. Claim it. I'm kind of putting everything on Koba, but, you know. Alrighty, so 5 legacy points, current resources 1. There's definitely a lot to learn here. At chapter's end, I'm going to be getting 2 ingots, 1 heartwood, 2 hide, 1 fabric, 1 spell thread. And then this is just my calamities menu to show me what monsters I can run into, I suppose. And then, yeah, this... The Rager is added to the Gorgon deck. This deck is more dangerous now. So we can run into those more often when we fight the Gorgons. Okay. And then, yeah, these are not even available in this game. Alright, cool. Looks good to me. So, I guess we will go ahead and end the first episode off here. Definitely, it has some stuff I didn't expect. Like, I kind of thought it was just tile-based and you made decisions. Like, the combat was tile-based and you, like, made decisions, and it was like, oh, okay, now you're thrust into the next battle. I didn't know there was this overworld stuff with all of this management or any of that. So, that is neato. So, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.